What's up, lacrosse community? Devin here from FLG Lacrosse, Program Director. I am here with two Sachem North boys. This is a new show that FLG is doing. It's called Catching It Up with the Commits. Fellas, do me a favor. Introduce yourselves to the Long Island Lacrosse crowd.
My name is Quadrino. I'm a 2020 attackman, and I'm committed to Boston University.
My name is Quadrino, 2019 attackman, and committed to SUNY Brockport.
The Quadrino brothers.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Hackman, dynamic duo. What's up? What's going on, fellas? How we doing tonight?
Good.
What about you?
Pretty good, man. I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your busy schedules to, video chat with me and kind of just discuss, your recent congratulatory worthy news. Both going to great schools. Let's kind of build on that. Frankie, so you said you're going to Brockport. Let's kind of talk about your recruiting process in general. Maybe you were looking at like a couple other schools, as well as kind of what influenced you to go to such a great school like Brockport.
Other schools I was looking at were Kilming, St. John Fisher, Arcadia, Oswego, and Brockport. And what made me go to Brockport was, honestly, the coach there seems really nice and seems like he wanted me badly, so I felt like it was a good place for me.
Oh, yeah. That's good, man. I mean, it's a sense of trust, I guess, like during the recruiting process, a lot of things can happen. Coaches can leave or, maybe you think you want to go there and then you visit and then it's not necessarily the right fit. Maybe they don't have your major. Maybe you want a bigger school, small school, maybe. And they're frozen. We're going to wait, guys. I apologize. Hopefully they come back. This is awkward. We're back. Yeah. All right. So I'll continue. Sorry for that, Long Island Lacrosse crowd. So Frankie was talking about how he committed to Brockport and he really liked the coach. It's great. Mutual trust. Obviously, when you get on campus, you've built that relationship. And I'm sure you're going to work hard for them. Playing in college is a lot different than playing in high school. There's a lot more aspects that go into it training-wise, as well as your time demand schedule with school. And, you're just playing that much more. So, definitely, having a mutual respect as well as a liking towards your coach is going to make things more enjoyable when you get on campus. Awesome. Any sort of idea on what you're going to study there?
Yeah, I think I'm going to major in sports management and minor in marketing.
Cool.
Yep.
That's awesome. Two great fields, especially, the business side of the spectrum in terms of education is definitely more manageable if you want to play lacrosse in college. I mean, I know, I can only really speak for myself, but I studied environmental science in college. I chose that major one because, I'm an avid lover for nature. It was really cool kind of learning about natural systems and how the ecosystem works, as well as like other aspects like environmental policy, management, and, conservation biology and stuff. But sciences were tough. I wanted to originally be a bio major, and it just really wasn't working with lacrosse scheduling labs and stuff. So, I'm sure you'll have no problem in terms of getting the classes you want, fulfilling your, academic requirements, as well as playing high-level lacrosse. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Good stuff. All right, Christian. Recent commit, BU. Awesome. Congratulations.
Okay.
Sure, your recruiting process was a little different than your older brothers.
Yeah.
It's definitely a little faster. You being a year younger, schools can only start talking to you, this past September. It is currently October 10th, so you've been in basically the recruiting process for, a little over a month.
Yeah.
let's talk about the things that you did in order to put yourself in a situation to get committed this early. And also kind of what influenced you on picking a school like Boston.
Well, what influenced me on picking a school like Boston was it was one of the first prospect days I went to. And like ever since I went there, they were always number one on the list. Like I love the coaches there. Like the campus is nice. They have the major that I'm thinking about doing. And it seemed like the right school for me. And then what I did to put myself in the position to get recruited was at all the showcase tournaments, just going out, playing, doing my best, training and stuff, and just playing my hardest.
Definitely. Mentally and physically preparing. It's important. For you young laxers out there, these guys are two great examples of guys that are always putting the extra work in, B, not necessarily just relying on club, they go to stuff on their own. And C, they know where they need to work on their game. It's that simple. Find a buddy, man. You're not always going to be blessed, and they're frozen again. Damn it. We're trying, guys. We're trying. We're going to wait a couple minutes. I wish I had some Jeopardy music, but, we'll just wait. Come back. Yeah, we're back?
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, so just preparing. It's a long process. Frankie was definitely probably a year longer than your brothers is going through right now.
Yeah.
But let's kind of build on that right now. So, I'm sure you guys do a lot of, working out on your own as well as maybe in the backyard together. So, like, what are some things that you guys do, together to make yourselves a better attack?
Honestly, we're just always out in our yard playing together, shooting around, having a catch, doing whatever it is. We used to go to this place called Revolution Athletics for like weightlifting, speed, and agility. And it's just always trying to get better.
And
Cool.
even playing, like, since like the first time we started playing, like we've been on the same team like since the first time we started playing lacrosse. So we just built chemistry over the years, and yeah.
Love it. Chemistry is key. Trusting your teammates, knowing your teammates, knowing how to work off your teammates. It's key aspects of the game. Obviously, I'm sure that translates, the things you do in that backyard, translate to the spring, over at Sachem North when you guys are playing together. So that's pretty cool, man. And, just to wrap things up, I wish you guys the best of luck. It's a big – the recruiting process is a long process in itself. But once you commit, I'm sure you guys – for a closing statement, I just want you to give the lacrosse crowd maybe a piece of advice, because obviously just because you commit, the process doesn't stop here. A coach is saying, yes, you can come to my school, but now it's like, okay, they want you to work hard. They want you to get better and better, because you might be at this level when you commit, but when you come into school, they want you to be up here. So just quick, 25-second thing. What are some things that you guys are going to focus on to make sure that you are ready to go day one when you step on campus up there?
Just gonna keep studying, keep my grades up. Definitely keep the grades up.
Grades are important, guys. Make sure, not just you guys, for everybody, make sure you guys are working hard in the classroom. It obviously opens some more doors. So good job, Christian. And what about you, Frankie?
Just not staying off in the classroom, obviously, and just keep trying to get my game better.
Cool. Love it. Thank you, guys. It's been a pleasure. First installment, FLG, catching it up with the commits. We will see you guys soon. Have a great night.